Tina back in, this topic of Black photographers, because again, it's not just being in front of the camera, it's who's behind it, who's framing the shots, who's telling you what to do with your hair. Tina, famously, Beyonce in 2018 used her influence to bring on Tyler Mitchell, who shot her cover for the September issue, making him the first Black photographer to shoot an American Vogue cover in 125 years. Can you shed any light on that decision and what was Beyonce was thinking about? And also maybe as a follow-up, I would love to know, even just from your own experience, kind of what you did coming up as Destiny's Child was growing, as Beyonce and Solange were gaining in fame and popularity, like how you brought up Black talent, along with you guys.
Well, in terms of the Vogue cover, Beyonce was insistent upon a Black photographer, and it's criminal that there had not been a Black photographer. So that was, I thought that was really groundbreaking, and the shoot was amazing and it was beautiful. And we had anticipation that there would be more behind him, but there has not been one since, which is really disappointing. And we are, we're still waiting. We're still waiting. And recently, Viola Davis did the same thing. She had a Vanity Fair shoot, and she fought to bring a Black photographer on for that, but it's only been the second time, and we have to do more of that. As we get more stature and we get more power, then it's really important to insist that there are Black people that are behind the camera. The makeup artists and the hair people definitely have come a long way in terms of that, but the photographers, the person who is actually shooting the shoot, there are many, many amazing Black photographers. And it's really important to, it's just a shame that you have to insist on that, but that is the way it is. That's the way it's been. Why is that?
Mm-hmm. So I just like to say, in the fashion industry, because it's the magazines and it's the photography. The photographer is the crucial. Mm-hmm. Everything revolves around the photographer. They have the power. As a model, you're way down there somewhere, but the photographer does have power. And I believe that they didn't want to give a Black photographer that kind of power. Like for Francesco Scalulo and Dick Avedon, they own their own photographs along with Vogue. I don't own those photographs. I'm a prop. So the photographer is in a very powerful position in the fashion industry. And yes, we need more Black photographers. There are brilliant Black photographers. Thank you, Viola Davis, and thank you, Beyonce, for, it was, you can't imagine, how my text messages were. Did you see the cover of Beyonce and the Black photographer? And then to hear Tyler Mitchell say he's getting dust on his camera because he hasn't been called for any other assignments is not
and
right.
Another thing, I'm glad you brought that up about how much power photographers have, because I know that my artists have been in shoe times for magazine covers, and Solange specifically told me about a magazine that she shot for, and the photographer actually told her that that she would look better in something that was a little more over the top, because Black women were not great in minimalist clothing. And that was just so, what does that mean? Like, that is so ridiculous. Or Beyonce has been told, well, you never had an iconic photo before now. Just things that I don't think they would ever think of saying to someone that's in her position that was not Black. I mean, it's like they take license to really decide what you should and should not be. And that's something that's got to change also.